Ruby had been groomed, sexually abused as a 12-year-old, then a 13-year-old. She was made pregnant when she was just 13 by one of the gang of abusers. And yet, when she was dropped from that job in 2012, just before the trial, the barrister realised that without her evidence, they could not run that trial because her evidence was central to the case. So she was no longer a victim or a witness, and it was too late to bring her on board for that. The only other way of introducing her evidence into a court of law was if she was an offender. So they secretly added her to the indictment as one of the gang of abusers. She did not know. She was not arrested. She was not cautioned. She had no legal representation. She didn't know until 2 years later when I resigned from the police and went and told her what had been said about her in court. And as a result of what was said about her in court, social services were trying to take her children away from her by saying she was a paedophile. Now, you're looking shocked. I am still shocked to this day that that is possible in the UK. Because if you can be accused of being a murderer or a paedophile and you are not made aware, you are not given an opportunity to defend yourself, that for me goes against every single thing that I believed happened. But that I swear on my children's life that that is exactly what has happened in this case. And I am trying to raise awareness that this goes on in the UK today. And furthermore, the CPS still are saying that they were justified in making that decision and that they would do it again if it was convenient.
What?
Yep, they will still not acknowledge that that was wrong. And I am fighting still because to me, it goes against everything. Even the Yorkshire Ripper is entitled to a defence. This young girl was secretly described as a paedophile. She is not. She was a victim of a grooming gang. And so this injustice still drives me forward because these are the cases that I do know. That's why the foundation is so important, because victims and survivors come to us today telling us of current failures, of current injustices, and we fight for them within the system. So it's still a massive problem. But it shocked me, and it still shocks me. And actually, it makes me feel. I think I was exploited as well, if I'm honest. You know, I joined the police to do good, and yet they are the worst things that I have ever seen anybody do to a vulnerable person. And that was done with the full knowledge and backing and authority of chief constables and the CPS. And that's kind of what keeps me going, really.